7.
What? What do you
I'm
mean
trying to throw
12,
you
20?
off.
That didn't work though. Actually, it
Haven't you
did.
ever just like, it's like whenever someone's counting down or something, or counting upwards, you just yell out random numbers to throw them off.
I mean,
Because
that's
the brain
kind of
tries to fucking
that's
recognize
kind-
what's being said and process it, as well as continue the fucking process of counting down or up,
that
causes
is-
you to kind of fucking brain fart.
That is very much a dick move, though.
It's a dick move, but it's been a dick move since like mankind began, so it's kind of like
And you're just adding on to the dickness. If
They
that's
won't stop.
even.
mankind started the dicks, and then there were dicks everywhere.
Yep.
Life is a fucking move.
Anyway, it's a podcast. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
You don't
You
have
know,
to do that.
we have an intro.
My
We don't need
nose,
that.
why?
We do have an
We have
intro
a dumb
now.
intro, so use it.
We do have an intro.
I mean,
Dude.
that's like the regular intro. We also got the actual person intro as well. Like,
Yeah, and we'd like to remove that.
why?
Exactly.
Have them both just adds on to the experience.
Yeah,
it
and that
doesn't.
experience generally tends to drive people away from the content.
Adds on to the experience. Get out of
Yeah.
here.
What
The
are
nice
you
thing with
talking
the
about? This is
vagueness
a
about
great
just the word
experience.
experience is it doesn't say whether that experience was good or not.
I mean, yes?
Yes, like, that exactly answers the quality question. Congratulations, you're an
By the
idiot.
way, welcome to Japan Time number 11. Everyone, let's do a roll call.
Aptly named.
I'm Nick, or SooperMrNinja, whatever. Fucking go.
What if we just stood here in silence?
Just say your fucking names.
Your fucking names.
Fucking
I
name.
hate
Top
you
kick, mate.
so much.
Top kick.
Just say your names.
We're just gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep quiet.
Alright, so that prick that just talked is Iggy.
I've been fucking promoted to prick.
Well, you're kind of getting to Chris's level, which is very astonishing to
Oh,
me, by
come
the way.
on.
Hi.
That,
Chris's level. Fuck you.
that right there
I
is
don't
Chris.
have a level. I don't have a fucking level. Fuck your levels.
You're right. It's not a level. It's his nature.
Fuck you.
And if you hear a little like, oh, hey guys, I'm Ian, then that's Ian.
No way.
Oh, hey guys, I'm Ian.
Oh, hey,
Hey,
that's
guys.
Ian. Whoa.
And that's fucking.
If you hear something that's vaguely audible, it's probably Ian.
If you're something like
Yeah, it probably
Wyatt
is.
that talks once every, like, half an hour, that'll be Ian.
We're pretty sure he's just doing art.
No, I'm just looking through DeviantArt right now.
Same thing.
It's a form of art.
You know, that's debatable.
I mean-
DeviantArt is not the greatest artistic place. Well, there are some people, like, you go to the front page and you'll see, like,
Like,
holy
there's
fuck, this
there's
is,
some
like,
good stuff on
people who
there.
are, like, fucking Picasso. But then, you know, all the other ones.
What's wrong with
People
the
that
other
fucking
ones?
Picasso.
Well, they're not the featured list, let's just say that.
Ah, alright.
That being said, I can't. I'm here to criticize, but in practice, I can draw maybe a stick man, and that's about the extent of
Maybe.
my ability.
I mean, I'm on about the same level as you, except probably
I tried
worse.
to draw a horse once for school. It didn't go well.
Mm.
Hmm.
It did not end well. That thing, it didn't even have life, but it needed to be taken away.
Damn.
All right. So, what did you do this week?
What?
That's
Yeah,
the
let's-
segment.
Let's go ahead and go over this again. Nick, go ahead and tell us about your week again. We'll go ahead and we'll all just like.
Okay, I'll go into much greater detail this time.
Yep, you're done. Okay, Chris.
What?
Remember, Nick, you get fucking like. How many sentences did we agree Nick
So,
get?
guys.
3 or 5? 2?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought we gave him more. That's kind of
No, it was 2.
kind of mean. Okay,
So,
Nick,
Iggy, I found this on the
sentences.
front page of DeviantArt.
If it has anything to do with Undertale.
It doesn't.
Okay. Well, that's just a comic. That's originally from Tumblr.
Yeah, but it was on the front page of DeviantArt.
Well, that's just because it's a fucking funny.
It's
Typically, the
hilarious.
top way to get anything on a front page of anything is just to be funny.
What about the front page of the White House's website?
There's probably like, I know, fucking Obama comic strip or something. Or maybe like there's a comic strip about how his dogs are actually like fucking like Krypton. Or what was his name? Crypto? Crypto.
Crypto the super dog?
Crypto the
Yeah.
super dog.
Speaking
yeah.
of,
So, wait, I want to ask this. How many people actually survived the fucking explosion of whatever the fuck that place was, Krypton? Because he has
as,
a dog, he has like, isn't there Supergirl?
as many people as the plot
Zod?
requires.
I'm
Zod
pretty
was
sure.
The
Pretty sure
plot.
Supergirl was just like a mutant thing. I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't
There seems to
know.
be a lot of
Just a
fucking
lot of
things.
people. A lot of people survived that. We'll just leave it at that.
It's
He's the last one of his race, except for all these other guys.
It's really just as many as the plot requires. That's it.
It's kind of
Yeah.
how it works. How many do we need? We need a lot of them.
As many as the plot requires.
Oh,
All of them.
Are they not as strong
speaking-
as him? Who knows?
Speaking of dogs,
They're as strong as they're stronger than him in the first fight, but then when it's time for him to save the fucking world, he's
After he's
strong.
had, gone to his fucking Fortress of Solitude and had a good talk with his fucking holographic dad, then he's good to go. Pretty sure that's what he does.
Fuck, no.
Or if he flies straight into the fucking sun. Jesus Christ, what?
speaking
my
of dogs, I have been watching a steamer, as they like to call him.
A
Known as-
steamer?
Yes, a steamer. Apparently, it like in the donation
Stanley
messages,
steamer?
people can't spell streamer, so they just like, oh, steamer. Ooh. Known
Oh,
as
so it's-
HS Dog.
So it's not a Stanley steamer, is what I'm
Hmm.
hearing.
No. And his streams are very enjoyable to watch. It's Cardstone. So, yeah.
Cardstone?
Cardstone.
Yeah.
Cardstone.
That sounds like a great game.
Cardstone.
I know, right? Cardstone.
It's
We should totally
literally, you
play some-
carve,
we should
you
totally play
carve
some
the
cards.
fucking card and effect into a stone, and then to the plate, you chuck it at your opponent.
Cardstone. Go fuck yourself, Nick.
That's what people call it.
No, go fuck yourself.
Anyway, during the stream, I find it
Nick, you fucking
hilarious
suck.
that like everyone wants him to take his shirt off. Which, by the way, he does look pretty good for. A
You can't
guy.
do that anymore.
I know, and that's the joke. Like, I don't want to get banned, guys. And it's just a continuous stream of, like, at the
But
end of
it's not
every like donation, it's like, you know what? I think you should also take your shirt off, or something around taking his shirt off. Like,
I mean, it used
oh
to be
hey,
a
did you
thing.
hear about this thing that prevents cancer? Yeah, you just need to take your shirt off, and you're good. I find it hilarious that he just goes along with it. Yeah, if everyone wants me to take my shirt off.
Text to speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a very dangerous game to be playing.
I know, and it's in a very monotone voice as well, which makes the jokes even funnier.
Like, I don't know how, but like, you think over time people would be able to ban all the combinations that fucking come up to something, derogatory, but they just can't. Somehow they always fucking find something to sound derogatory. It's
I
pretty
mean,
much text to
The
speech.
thing with text-to-speech is that you can just write in a combination of letters that are not the actual word, but still have the word sound. So, for instance, with like
Do it.
cunt, you could just have it be like a k, and then an unt, like just have a space in between the two sounds. And
Well, I
then
mean, at
it
that
won't
point,
detect
though,
that.
you really can't be taken down by, Twitch for that happening.
Yeah, I
'Cause,
know.
at that point. So it's
I
fine.
don't think you actually get banned for like curse words on Twitch. It's
It's not curse words, but like one of the more racy stuff when that happens,
Okay,
Twitch
yeah.
says, "Yeah, you
If-
can't do this." But if it's
if it's
a
like-
weird combination of stuff, I think it'd be fine.
if it's a constant stream of like racist like shit, then yes, you'll probably get banned. But if it's like a one-off, like that happened, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, one-off things usually don't get noticed too badly unless it's like a super massive thing.
You know, if
But if it's a regular occurrence, then it becomes an issue.
Like, if your entire stream is just hate speech and racism and all that, then you're not gonna be streaming for very
does that
long.
mean like is Twitch a private company then? Like,
I think it is.
I guess it is.
maybe.
I guess it is. Because
Well, they're
apply.
owned by Amazon, I think.
Well, I mean that would. I mean, I don't know how that works with like First Amendment or Second Amendment, whatever it is. Either way, fucking so it wouldn't be a problem for you when you stream. If you were to stream and if you were to enable text to speech, it wouldn't be a problem because at that point everyone who's in your chat is already a moderator, so they'll instantly ban whoever does it.
To be
How many
honest,
mods are you up to at this point?
I think around 10, maybe 12.
Yeah, which is pretty much everyone who's ever been to that channel.
Basically, like, I'm very, like, oh, you want to be a mod? Sure, fuck it. Do it. Mainly because
You're
if
a
anyone
moderator
actually,
whore.
like, acts up in some way, I can just be like, alright, I'm mod. Bam, get fucked.
We get someone banned last Twitch stream.
Oh, yeah, that was interesting. The first actual ban done by a moderator. Someone who wasn't me.
Congratulations. Twitch should have achievements like that. Pornhub
Your
does.
first ban, your first timeout, your first everything. Yay. Yeah.
Alright, so
Get 100 timeouts and bans.
global statistics for your moderators. This moderator has banned a total of 72 people and given a
mean-
total amount of X minutes and timeouts.
I mean,
Only
the
the-
thing is, though, if
Only
you-
the beginning. Get a tip.
if you really
Gonna
want to
continue.
do that, you can just go through a list and like ban, 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 ban. Like they don't even have to be in the chat, and then just like /unban all, and you're good.
I mean, it'd probably be like, specifically not like the moderator itself. It'd be a statistic you could see on your channel.
Yeah, just like
only
see the amount that each moderator
come on.
has done.
Yeah. Well, that's just a statistical thing, but
Yeah.
other
Oh, yeah.
things like
I'm still
Good.
talking
Never
about my week, I guess.
Go ahead,
Really?
talk-
Really?
Kaon.
Oh.
Awesome anime moe
What is it
blogs.
about, Nick?
Oh,
Uh.
it's about these 4 girls who are in a light music club, and it's just like so much anime moe blob where like the music club doesn't give a shit. Like most of the time they're just sitting around eating tea, snacks, confectionaries. It's great.
Yes, I believe eating tea is the correct grammatical use.
Shut up.
Or the correct grammatical whatever.
Probably. Basically, it's a show about 4 girls talking, and it's really good. And I really can't put into words why. It's just really good. Like, it just hits...
Because the writing's probably good.
Yeah. I mean, of course, that's why it's good. But it just, like, hits all of the points that it should, and it does them exceptionally well. Like, I don't give a shit about the music club. There's, like, one scene in each season where, like, hey, this is the song they wrote, and then they're done with that for that season. Which
Couldn't guess. That means he's probably seen the whole fucking thing.
I have not, actually. I'm currently on episode, like, 6 of season 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
season 2. How long was season 1, Nick?
12 episodes.
Oh,
that's not bad.
Yeah, I am very much enjoying it still, though. But I kind of got curtailed by me watching through another anime.
Was it another?
No, I already watched that.
Get it? Get it?
I already watched that, though.
Everybody.
But speaking of
You're the
things
joke.
I've already watched, Code Geass.
Why the fuck?
Did you go back and rewatch it or some shit, or did you go
Yes.
back? Or did you watch the? Oh, you went and you didn't go and watch Akito the Exiled.
No, but that's what I'm gonna suggest for anime homework.
Oh,
'Cause-
Akito the Exiled. Fuck you.
What is
no.
it good or is it bad? Like you tell
I'm not
me.
actually sure. I'm not actually sure. All I know
What
is
do you
I've seen
mean? What do you mean you're not
I've seen
sure?
I've seen some designs from there, and everything looks weird. Like fucking, I liked it when my fucking mechs had roller skates. All right, I don't fucking. They don't need
I
to
liked my mechs when they just had roller skates.
Oh yeah,
That doesn't sound like much of a mech.
all the mechs in Code Geass have roller skates. It's how they move.
Oh,
so
like
quickly.
that. I thought I was actually picturing like a huge fucking mech in like dollar store fucking rollerblades.
No.
No,
I liked it when they had like roller skates. It got
But
weird when
Chris-
suddenly they were surfing.
But Chris, don't you remember when the
Yeah, they started flying too.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Fuck her.
and they still had roller skates on while they were
They did
flying.
still have roller skates. I don't know why.
I mean, why not?
Oh, the blue eyes, you dick.
I'm assuming you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now.
Yeah, I'll go over that in my week.
All
Hurry
right.
the fuck up.
Currently,
He's just playing
so
Hearthstone.
I started watching Code Geass today, like again, and I'm currently on episode 6 of season 2.
I'm currently
yeah.
watching.
Why?
I'm currently watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX
Ooh,
because reasons.
Generation X.
Cyber Dragons are surprisingly older than I thought they were.
They are very old. Dude, I've watched through most of GX at this point. Show is not great.
Mokies, man. I think
Monkeys.
All right.
Past that
I want to get
episode.
into discussion on this. Which Yu-Gi-Oh series is the best?
I've seen one of them.
How
So-
can you? I mean, does the abridged series count? Because that's there
I
goes my.
was just saying, I've
Okay,
seen
a
the
bridge
abridged-
series is above everything else. I'm talking like main, like, all right. So original, GX, 5Ds, Arc V, and the one
All right.
XYZ.
Who here has watched more than one decently enough?
I have.
No one. Oh,
Nick, apparently.
I've watched through all of original Yu-Gi-Oh, all of GX, all of 5Ds. I've watched a little bit of the one with
Arc
XYZs.
V?
Which one is? I
Arc
forgot the
V?
name of that one.
Arc V is the only other one I know of. So,
No, Arc V is the one with pendulums.
what the fuck is the difference? Wouldn't they both be relatively around the same time?
No, pendulums
No.
came after XYZs.
Fucking.
Zexal was the
Yeah.
one.
Zexal, that's what it was. Yeah.
There's a different one.
I watched up to like episode 30 with Zexal, and then I haven't seen any Arc V, but I think Chris has.
Dude, this guy. Oh. Oh. I don't want to do that.
It
Alright.
sounded like he stubbed his toe.
So
No.
I'm just gonna exclude Arc V because I haven't seen it at all, but I have seen the other ones enough
I'm gonna
to
guess.
where.
Hold on. Before you say anything, I'm gonna guess you either go. I'm gonna guess you're gonna go with 5Ds.
5Ds.
Maybe.
For the
I'm
best.
gonna guess you go 5Ds.
5Ds.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Because
Yeah.
they went gritty.
Yeah, dude, 5Ds is awesome. Like I
Yeah.
love
The
how
5Ds actually tried to be serious, and we actually had a protagonist that wasn't
was it in high
Very-
school?
yeah.
And then they went to the next series.
Back to high school.
GX
Was
actually
it?
takes
We
place
talked
in
about
middle
this on the
school, I
first
think.
fucking anime podcast we did. Wasn't he like a clown or something?
That's Arc V.
Arc
give a
5, no, he wants to be an entertainer, and but he has to.
Okay, now
to
the
say-
word entertainer widely isn't used much anymore. It usually gets down more specific. When someone says entertainer, that usually means like a sexual dancer.
He wants
Is
to
he
be.
in fact a sexual dancer?
I highly doubt it, but I'm assuming that he like plays up all the situations.
Let's see, what should I do?
It's basically more excuse to make it over the top. Great.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ian's playing Hearthstone right now.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Hearthstone, 2 days until fucking Whispers of the Old God comes out.
Wait, 2? Oh, yeah.
Comes out the 26th.
Yeah, it's the 24th now.
Zach.
I'm
It just
saving up
turned
gold
it.
to buy packs.
I really am not like I don't save up my gold at all anymore.
Well, considering you
honest.
get fucking you're playing Hearthstone too, not great. Considering
mean-
you're gonna get 13 fucking free packs, it really
For
doesn't
the
matter.
old gods, yeah.
I'm currently losing in the tavern brawl.
God,
Oh,
I don't
well
even know
then.
what the Tower Brawl is.
Never mind, I'm not gonna watch you.
I get to go first.
I was gonna watch him and get my, like, oh, you have the quest to, like, watch one of your friends win. And then you get a pack. But he's losing, so no.
Yeah, but he's losing, so no. Good job,
Maybe
Nick.
if he starts winning, I'll watch.
Why not? Oh, come on.
Anyway,
So-
my order for them is 5D's best, Original second, GX third, Zexal last. I really didn't like Zexal too much. It was too, hey, what's going on in adventure? Like that was basically it.
I don't
Also,
like women.
Shark is worst antagonist turned protagonist.
They're not really good at story card game animes.
I mean, considering that you know how most of the duels are gonna end, like, oh, he's gonna win, and some like, oh, Heart of the Cards bullshit.
The heroes always win unless it doesn't fuck the world. Either that, or they manage to win through bullshit.
Or they lose to like one person who they eventually defeat later on.
Uh-huh.
Well, only when the world,
Yeah.
only when the fate of the world is in absolute balance.
There's usually one episode where they concede for some like buddy reason.
Yeah, like, oh, I don't want Joey to die, I concede.
Oh, I don't want Joey to die. I concede. Fuck Joey. Joey's.
By the way,
It's
my,
usually revolving around the
Fuck
death of some
Joey.
character.
Joey sucks.
my favorite character throughout all the Yu-Gi-Oh series is Akira. Or Akiza, I think your name was, from 5Ds.
Oh, from 5Ds, yeah.
Yeah,
that
with
chick.
Black Rose Dragon. Yeah, she is
My favorite
awesome.
character is the Moki Moki.
My favorite...
damn
Mokis, man. Like, that's also... He's the funniest character. I gotta be honest.
Simply because they wrote him as a fucking druggie.
Yeah, it's great. I think my favorite arc from any of the series is probably the Seal of Orichalcos arc from original Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hey, that's where the fucking Abridged series currently is.
Really?
Which, by the way, new episode came out today. Or,
Oh, yeah,
I guess
I saw
yesterday
that.
at this point.
Well, I didn't watch it, but I saw that it came out.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And I won't say
Maybe-
anything else because no one else has watched it.
Because I like how he's just like, fuck these monsters, fuck these monsters, fuck these monsters. Like, he's completely overtaken by the power, which really doesn't happen in any of the other ones, as far as I know.
Pot of Greed, too.
What?
He's playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, I was just
No, but I thought he
asking
said, what does Pot of Greed do?
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Pot of Greed? What?
Oh, it's
What
from
does
like the
Pot of
fucking Abridged series. Like he uses fucking negate attack, and he starts explaining. He's like, "Why the fuck are you explaining negate attack? It's literally in the fucking name."
Yeah.
It's a pretty good joke.
Stupid.
All right, this is so far a pretty amazing week, Nick.
Oh, yeah! I forgot that's what this was. So, yeah, Code Geass, HS Dog,
Code
Kaon...
Goose.
What?
Code Goose.
Code Goose?
Yes.
On.
The usual
recommend-
Overwatches, Hearthstones, Warframes.
Are you recommending Akito the Exiled or fucking Code Geass?
I think we'll find out later. Ooh,
I'll
stay-
probably recommend Akito the Exile, because I think most of us here have watched, like, Code Geass.
I
haven't.
watched it like really early on into my watching anime and all that other bullshit. Don't remember liking it at all.
I know Chris has watched it because he hates Rolo,
I did.
and so do I.
I did.
Dude,
I
Rolos
watched
are
it.
fucking delicious.
The character Rolo, not the food. And
Man.
then Ian, I have no idea.
Rolos being a chocolate caramel candy that is very good.
It is delicious. Character, not so much.
You don't know his flesh could take his or her flesh. I don't know at this point. Could
Bro,
taste pretty
didn't
good.
have to.
Well,
Spoilers!
Fuck you. Not even
don't-
really spoilers.
Code Geass is very fucking old. I highly doubt anyone who's interested in anime has probably not seen Code Geass and or fucking cares if they found this fucking podcast. I don't know if that was even a logical sentence, but hey,
Code Geass was
Wait,
2006, right?
hell if I know.
I'm
I'm dying.
Why are you dying, Chris? 2009, actually.
It's fucking.
Never mind, 2008.
That was fucking 8 years ago.
Couldn't play a spell.
Quite a while, yeah.
You know, I always look at things like, oh, 2008. That was just like 2 or 4 years ago. Oh shit, it's 2016.
Well, it was more than
Yes.
2 or 4
Yeah.
years ago, I guess.
I go 4 years. That's pretty old. Oh, 8 years. All right then.
I guess so, huh? That's a weird phenomenon you got there.
So Ian, how was your week?
It's been fine. Trying not to fail school again. Went to the school dance about an hour ago.
You mean prom?
Prom, whatever. Dance, prom, same thing.
Not
Where
particular.
does
We went to the zoo. That was a thing.
Did you touch the giraffes?
Did you make
No.
sure the animals
We
got
we didn't go to any of the animal pens.
What the fuck is the point then?
Yeah, seriously, what's the point of this?
Were they
I
like,
don't know.
was it like Friday Night Lights or
Listen.
something?
If you can't
I
fucking
think
hug a
so.
panda, why go to the zoo?
If you
Again,
can't hug a
comes this-
panda,
Fuck yeah.
why would you
There aren't-
want to
there
hug a
aren't- there aren't-
panda?
There aren't.
Why would
pandas
you
in
not
the
want to
zoo.
hug a panda?
Because it's a panda.
I'll admit they are kind of ferocious, but they're also soft and cuddly.
Have you ever hugged a panda?
I got bitten by a donkey once. If that
Good.
counts for anything.
No,
Play
it doesn't.
that. All right, let's go sword.
Have you hugged a panda? Yes or no? It's that simple.
Right.
But it doesn't mean I don't want to.
Please, Jeebus, give me.
Oh yeah, by the way, a quick tip if you want to watch Code Geass, don't look up any images of it online because within the first like row, there's like, oh, spoilers galore.
Don't look up what? Code Geass? Oh.
Yeah, don't look up Code Geass images because like immediately there's like spoiler, spoiler, spoiler.
Suzuki,
Oh, this character's dead. Oh, this guy has some power and
Oh,
some
that guy's
bullshit.
getting stabbed.
Suzaku sucks though. Let's be real.
Oh, this one
Suzaku?
character's making up another character on
Ah,
DeviantArt.
Suzaku fucking
No,
sucks.
I like him.
No, he sucks.
He's good.
Everything about him is just
Where does the
talking
word
about?
not great.
So where does the word prom come from?
Prom?
Prom. What does it mean?
I don't know.
I can look it up.
Do it.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
It's always a word I've known of and being associated with like, high
Um,
school and prom, but it's never made sense to me because I don't know what it means. It probably means
Short-
like fucking gut your
short-
enemies.
It's short for promenade.
Huh.
Is that like pink lemonade?
Which is a French derivative of promener, to lead out, take for a walk or airing, Latin promenere, to drive beasts forward, menere, to drive.
All right, there we go.
This fucking deck sucks.
Couldn't just
You're
fucking call it a date.
Or you could just call it a dance. Why not?
Redundant.
All right, so we've gone through Nick, we've gone through Ian, and now it's time for Dominic.
Deflect card.
Counter deflect. Fuck you.
I play fucking Jinzo. No traps allowed. Your trap card doesn't work.
I use effect failure. Fuck you.
Royal oppression. Is that what it's fucking called?
I don't know at this point.
Call of the
What is
Haunted!
that? What is that one card? The fucking trap card is like fuck your trap cards. Was it Royal oppression? No, Royal oppression's the banned one. Fuck.
What happens if you call of the Haunted a Jinzo?
He comes back and then
Yeah, he does
immediately-
come
like,
back.
He comes back and then immediately he's basically like the card Call the Haunted already did its effect. It's basically stopping Call the Haunted for doing any other effects, which there aren't any, so it just works.
So if you would
Well,
destroy
no.
Call of the Haunted, would...
It still kills Jinzo.
Yeah, it
No,
still
it-
kills Zinzo.
Oh, it would not.
I'm
Because
pretty
it
sure
wouldn't?
does.
No, Jinzo
Because
negated
its
it.
effects...
Jinzo
yeah.
negated it, so it's
Effects
not
would
longer
be
even
negated.
tied to Jinzo at this point.
I don't know. Probably would. Probably would not. Who knows? Probably Chris. He knows.
Ah, what? Damn
He
you,
said it
Dark
doesn't.
Iron
So
Skull.
yay,
Here.
there we go.
But what if he played Skilled? No, anyway. I
Oh no, I have an answer for that. I have an answer
It
for what.
wouldn't work. It wouldn't work because Jinjo stopped skill drain.
No. It honestly comes down to what hits the field first.
Yeah.
Remember Applaud Cleaford Towers, Super Quantum
No.
Great Magnus? The cards that I played that were basically unaffected by card effects?
Yep.
Guys?
I do.
Remember
Yes.
Megazord?
Yes. Of course we do.
Alright. So they're unaffected by card effects. But if they hit the field after skill drain is up, their effects are negated. Now, if they're on the field before skill drain is up, skill drain doesn't affect them, and they still keep their effects. I assume the same would probably happen with Jinzo. Jinzo
Alright.
would have to be on the field first for skill drain to negate skill drain, but if skill drain was around first, Jinzo wouldn't do jack.
And there's your weekly dose of Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge from Professor
I got a
Chess.
summoning stone, and it is the most useful thing ever so far.
You still
I mean,
playing the Tavern Brawl, aren't you?
You get a bunch of one
Yeah.
mana cards. So yeah.
No, when you use it
Raven
to get
Idols.
when you use the Raven Idols to get spells, you get
Yeah.
higher
Yeah.
cost spells.
But when you use the summoning stone, you get 1 mana cards. Like 1 mana.
Basically, you're gonna fill up with wisps before you can use anything.
I actually haven't summoned any wisps.
Wisps are 0 mana, you dingus.
Fuck you too.
I know you want to, but we gotta wait till later. All right, not on the podcast.
All right, BB.
What's in his graveyard?
Out back
Jesus
behind the
Christ.
school.
Well,
That sounds
Chris,
good.
how was your week?
Alright, fine, I'll actually talk about my week, I guess.
Holy
So,
shit, it worked.
I played games on my phone, did the school works,
Let's see.
but a couple of weekends ago, I neglected to mention this, like, imagine 3 weekends ago, I got Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist for the Xbox One, and that's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's the
playing.
thing.
And that's what I'm playing right now. Fucking Yugi's deck sucks dick, alright? Fuck
I
Yugi.
wonder
Yugi's a
why.
piece of shit. Yugi sucks,
Fuck-
alright?
Fuck
Dude,
Evo.
all the anime decks suck. What are you talking about?
And the Celtic Warrior, or whatever
No,
his name is.
Kaiba's deck is actually kind of half decent. His monsters all have like 1700 or higher attack, and so you're great no matter what.
That's because Blue
Well-
Eyes.
He can afford those cards because he's a rich son of a bitch.
Whoa. Don't use that kind of
Yeah,
language.
No, like
you son.
when I had to
You
fight
can-
with him,
Yeah, Kaiba is
duels were
rich.
easy. His duels were easy, but no,
Kaiba is a
friggin-
motherfucking blue eyes jet.
I had to fight for friggin' Yugi's decks, which aren't as bad as the other decks, but he's still pretty bad. Joey is meh. The one duel, actually no, not the one duel. Okay, one duel that really sucked was fucking Taya. We had to play Taya versus Mai, which was absolutely bad. That is not even a duel, all right?
Oh
There's-
god. That's a slaughter.
It's a slaughter if you don't. I mean, they did put in new cards to try and help Taya.
No.
Go ahead, Taya. Have friggin' Honest. Honest will maybe no. Honest isn't gonna help you.
She's like she basically played like fucking fairy types, right? Just light fairy types.
Yeah,
and they're all
very-
shit.
Light fairy types with all with 1,000 or less attack. I think maybe one had like 1,100 attack.
How do you beat harpies?
You don't.
You sit there and pray because literally Taya's deck revolved entirely on equip cards.
Oh, I
Is
can't
there-
imagine. Equip cards from that era were not good, so
Quick cards now
I
aren't
suggest
good.
someone
There's
someone
better
watches me
ones.
because I got a pretty good hand.
nah.
All right.
Could not
fine.
summon blue eyes. Oh my
I don't
friggin'
have the fucking quest, so I
summon
don't
blue
care.
eyes.
Let's just
so,
say I got a very powerful high-level monster.
Go away.
minion and is there any Yu-Gi-Oh deck that is actually based around equip cards?
Powerful dragon.
Vylon's
Yeah, I was about to say.
Vylon's technically Noble Knights. Morphtronics to an extent due to their technical boss being Power Dual Dragon.
When I say use
Yeah.
them, I mean like viable. Like
Vylon.
Viable? No, Vylons aren't even viable. You don't.
yeah, that's kind of.
I
The
can't
only
attack.
viable equip spell at this point is Moon Mirror Shield.
Moon Mirror.
I mean, it allows you to get over like any
This guy just death winged.
Get fucked.
Fuck you, damn it. And I had a very powerful card out too.
Just naturalize it. Easy.
All right. Anyway,
I'm assuming you're playing
fucking-
Druid, by the way.
this is
Oh,
great.
yep, you're playing Druid. You actually have the naturalize too.
Anyway, fucking what was it? God, Gladiator Beasts have equipped spells.
Yeah.
Are any of them good?
Yeah, that's the thing. Are any
Kind
them
of. I mean, like,
actually
say, fucking when your Gladiator Beast attack, fucking destroy a spell, and if you fucking send your Gladiator Beast into the fucking deck, take the fucking equipped spell from the grave and put it right back into your fucking hand.
I lost my Aviana. That was, damn it.
Really?
problem is they're
problem with
entirely focused on not dying.
Your fucking high-level monster was Adiana?
Alright.
Yeah, and I
so-
boosted it with a 5+5, so it was a 10/10.
Really, the
And I had-
problem with equip cards is that there's
Ah,
just
damn
too
it.
much investment for not enough reward. Like, you don't get any searching power off it. You just don't get enough off of equip cards to have them be worth it.
I just remembered of another equip card. The one that was I think is currently limited actually. Cleef, that Cleefice?
Is that actually an equip card?
Yeah, it's a Cooley equip card, but it's a search card. It's essentially a search card, so it doesn't do much other than help them search. So
There's the bamboos, the bamboo swords.
I think it's semi-limited, not completely.
Anyway, what else did you do, Chris, besides Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelists, Legacy of the Duelists?
wait, I just want to talk about one more duel. You had to fucking duel against Seeker, and Seeker sucks. Alright?
Did you
Yeah,
get
yes.
afraid?
He has 3 pots of green. No, that's like a daily occurrence if you're gonna. That's like an easy occurrence if you're dueling against Seeker. All right. He has. I swear he has 3 swords of revealing light, 3 pots of green. Friggin'. I know he has a couple of pieces of Exodia, and friggin' you can't. It's very hard to actually beat him.
What are you
Oh, look,
talking
I
about?
got a new
Hand
Aviana.
destruction.
I don't have hand destruction in that duel because fuck you. Yugi decided to not put it in his deck that one time. I don't.
You,
Annoying.
you
Like,
can
hand
play a
destruction-
custom deck.
Yeah, but that ruins the fucking experience.
Oh yes,
So I
in
got-
a video game.
I got my Aviana back.
Aviana's really not... She's a 5/5 for 9.
She can, if you have an innervate, you can combo out a lot of minions and get a huge amount of tempo.
Yeah,
What
but
other
you
than
need minions in
that?
that tavern brawl. You don't fucking get minions. You get random minions.
I'm almost dead.
Ian,
Yep.
go for a
Anyway.
spell. That's the only way you're gonna win.
Anyway. Fucking... Alright,
for damage.
Seeker happened. Anything else noteworthy?
Mark of the
Seeker,
Wild.
No, nothing yet other than Yugi's. Yugi.
Let's
Not
see.
very good.
I'm gonna shapeshift really quick.
You probably should stop talking about Hearthstone, because no one else knows what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, that might be a good plan.
You're just fucking watching it.
But
I mean,
die.
I want my pack.
other than that, in addition to upgrading my laptop yesterday from a standard drive, a hard drive to a solid state drive, it is now on Windows 10 as well, which is
Ooh.
how I'm playing
Welcome to the
Legacy,
cult.
which is how I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist.
Hmm.
Freaking game
Wait.
streaming.
Was it on Xbox One or something?
Yeah, you like
360.
yeah, but you can stream from your 1 to an Xbox Windows 10 computer,
Oh,
which
Huh.
is what I'm currently
oh yeah, I
doing.
forgot about that.
That's a
Maybe
feature that
because-
nobody ever uses because it's
Yeah.
not very. It's
Like,
not.
why-
It's not. the-
Why would you stream from your less powerful Xbox to your more powerful PC?
Because it's not on. Because the thing's not on PC. That's literally only it.
I
That
guess,
and-
like, if you want to sit at your desk and play it, sure.
That and the Xbox One is in the living room, and
Ah.
I don't want to be there
Why not, Chris? Why don't you want to be in the living room?
because people are sleeping, and being in the living room is rude.
Wait, like, do they sleep on the couch? Or, I'm assuming there's a couch?
That's a possibility.
Alright then. So,
Fun
Actually-
times.
Kaiba.
wow, we went through our weeks actually pretty quickly.
Well, you three did.
About 40
Woo!
minutes.
Get destroyed, Kaiba.
Yeah, usually we're on our weeks for like an hour at least, huh? This is an interesting development.
Yeah, totally done.
Yeah.
What is this
Alright,
madness?
well, thanks for watching. I am out of topics to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I was really expecting that to take longer. I can probably look
Actually,
something up.
Uh-huh.
if you
Obelisk
want.
Tormentor. Polymerization.
Let's look up some gaming news on the internets. I'm literally just
What the
typing
fuck?
gaming news.
I
Major
have
Pro
Why?
Gaming League bans Foreign's pro gaming team.
Wait,
have-
what are you actually fucking Googling stuff for?
We can discuss stuff. Like I don't have any. I have stuff.
I thought you were joking.
About, like, out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah,
Right.
I like, oh yeah, totally nothing left to do.
Everybody has stuff except Ian. But
Alright, let's talk then, I guess.
You know, my week.
You already
Fuck
went through
you.
your week.
Nah.
Did
You
I?
know, your week consisted. You played Dark Souls 3. You worked your ass off on D&D maps that we never got to due to doing
Yeah.
jack shit, and it was fantastic to see you break down. Not break down, but it was great to see the amount of salt that we could induce by not
By trying to
by
sit-
not
sit at a
progressing.
crystal for half an hour trying to fucking break it apart.
And now he's playing Dark Souls 3.
I want to see something really quickly.
I like how we're all
This
just
last-
playing a game. Like, Chris is playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Ian's playing Hearthstone.
I'm
now
not
Iggy's
actually playing Dark Souls.
You know what? I'll play
I'm
some
not-
Smash, sure.
I'm
Why
not actually
Oh, come
fucking.
on,
I'm playing Smash Bros. Fuck it. Why not?
Get
Don't.
out of here.
Oh, dude,
This is-
Star Fox Zero just came out.
Oh
I
my
could
fucking
look
god.
up the review scores for that, see if anyone's liking
Why?
it or not. Why
You know,
not?
I actually didn't go through my week. That was fucking on the fucking. I
Nah,
didn't go through it, but whatever.
you went through your week, sure.
I essentially went through your week. Did you
Remember
have
how I
anything
said
else
fucking
you'd like to
deflect to
add?
Chris, and Chris actually fucking did it?
Did you have anything else to add?
I mean, like, you did Dark Souls. What else besides Smash?
To be totally fucking honest,
Seriously.
no, I don't. But it's a point.
Aha! Fucking knew it.
I just want to look up something really quickly about
All
fucking Dark Souls and my fucking experience with it.
Sure.
Fucking, I have to get the numbers though.
The numbers.
Let me
ooh.
see.
I'm
All right,
sort of hoping
so-
I'm able to pull off a super combo here.
Buster Blader!
Currently, fucking 44
Dude.
hours, 27 minutes, and 13 seconds into one character.
Oh,
Those are-
well then.
I've broken
of a
one
lot.
pair of headstones so far,
Statistics.
and probably I think like 70% of my body's water is pure salt.
Hmm.
Sight.
Did you know that Platinum Games developed Star Fox Zero?
I don't care. I don't care about Star Fox. Right? I don't give a fuck.
The main
your Star
thing
Fox.
I was trying to point out there is Platinum Games, because they've done a lot of good games, like
Just tell me you have
Okami.
another Jack Snyder. No, you don't have another fucking goddamn.
Like, they've done Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, the Bayonettas, Star Fox Zero. Wonderful 101 was really good. They're also from the...
Why is he targeting my wisps?
They're
They
also...
can.
Don't target my wisps.
They're the guys who form... Like Platinum Games formed off of another studio called Clover Studios, who made games such as Okami and Beautiful Joe and God Hand, all of which are great games.
Yeah, great games that don't really do.
That don't really do what?
They don't do super great.
Unfortunately, I mean Bayonetta did pretty well.
Yeah, but it's not like they're not like a huge thing that people are like, oh fucking look at this, it's
not-
happening, games are
Not the
happening.
biggest thing in the world, but they still make really good games, or at least games that I really enjoy.
Yeah, they do make. From what I've seen of and they both look like really interesting
Like-
game.
Okami has a very wide-ranging cast of characters and awesome
That-
combat. And
That
Okami
reflex
Den,
slime. My
I think-
God.
I think Okami Den is even better. At least mainly
Hold on.
because I played more of Okami Den anyway.
Do I have something to get over Metal Reflex slime? I don't. What the hell?
This person
Oh,
has
right.
2 secrets. I'm very scared
How do
of
I
them.
win?
Why is everyone just playing a fucking game?
This is just turned into a stream. Like, oh, I'm just playing this game. You're playing that game. Cool, cool.
What?
Whoa.
Remember what I
We're all
said literally
talking to
like
each other.
fucking a minute before this fucking turned on? It's just
Oh.
disorganized everything.
What are you talking about, disorganized?
It's
Wow.
the Winged Dragon of Raw, guys.
Oh,
How about
boy.
we actually do something fucking planned and that'll probably fix everything?
All right, anime homework. Let's do it. Who did it?
Yeah, that. Okay,
I watched
think
the first episode.
that's all
Alright.
that's required.
I watched all of it. Ian.
Yeah,
I watched it once.
Stuff.
I didn't watch it. What was the anime? What was? Wait, I'm confused now.
The anime homework was Overlord. Did you watch it?
No.
That kind of figured.
What can you do for me?
All right, so let's talk about it. Iggy,
Hey,
you
it's
start
about
off.
fucking a video game.
Really? No way. Elaborate.
It's about fucking a undead player's avatar who's fucking in this virtual reality MMO. This fucking MMO shutting down, so he's gonna stay in the game until it fucking shuts off. Doesn't shut off. He loses control of the game. He's no longer able to get out. NPCs start talking, walking, and that's basically the premise for the first episode.
Yeah. All right, so talk
Interesting
about it. What you
idea.
like,
The
what
way
you not like.
The reason I liked it so much, based off the first episode, is that it's not, like everyone's stuck in the game. It's just like he's alone, and NPCs are kind of now walking, so it's a bit different. Unlike SAO and all that other stuff, Log Horizon, where it's just like a
Like,
bunch of people.
he's the only player character, as far as we know, anyway.
So like the ethical, like, is it okay to kill people things is not really ever brought up.
No, it's basically just, I am now this evil Lord of Death, and I must keep up this facade.
Yeah.
Give more opinions than just, oh yeah, it was a show.
Well, I'm doing something also at the same time. See how fucking hard it is to do two things at once? Anyway,
That's the one.
overall, show's okay. I think there's some problems like 3D animation.
Oh yeah, the CG is
Could do about the
horrible.
could do about the computer, the CG.
Like, it wasn't... Like, the CG really just, like, what became so prevalent during the zombie dragon fight that
I
it
think
just...
like every fight, not every fight, but most fights have like some form of CG in it.
Like, I think all but one is CG, but even then, there were, like, elements of CG in it, so... The difference between the CG in this show and something like Tokyo Ravens, that Tokyo Ravens used it, but it used it sparingly, I'd say. Like, there was still a lot of hand-drawn animation mixed in with the CG.
Sparingly,
But-
and it wasn't cringeworthy.
Yeah, but in Overlord, it's just blatant CG, 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 which is cheaper than hand-drawn, but it really shows in the show, like, how blah it is.
Yeah, I mean, the worst part about the show for me was the CG because it was like in every fight. But the fights that didn't have CG, like the fucking first one, I think, well, like in like the second or third episode, that one's pretty good. He doesn't use it.
Which one are you talking about?
Like the one where he's like, all the fucking night dudes like, haha, we have this angel, we're gonna beat you.
Oh, I think the angel was CG though.
Was it? I don't know. If it was, I couldn't really
I don't-
tell.
Like, that was probably the best CG in the show, like those angels.
Yeah. Maybe they were. I don't remember at this point.
But other
But
than
then,
that,
they're
the
like,
CG
they
was
draw
just,
like his abilities, like him using a fucking dark hole and all that bullshit. That looks pretty
Yeah.
good.
Other than that,
Um,
the CG's horrid.
It's just kind of an entertaining thing to watch.
Um,
Fucking It gets a little bit boring towards the end. I will say that. Like the last arc is not good. In my
Like the
opinion.
last, it's 13 episodes, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Yeah, the last 4 episodes are basically just why.
Because it happened in the novel, and then it happened in the manga, and then you have to kind of put it there.
I know, but why? Like episode 10 starts off with like, oh, Shaltier Bloodfallen. She's a girl. She's killing shit. She's on a mission.
Also,
given
that's how you
by-
totally know this is definitely a fucking VR MMO when you have a fucking NPC named fucking Bloodfallen.
Yeah. Like, oh, she's on a mission. Cool. Why are we seeing this? Oh, so that way she can get run after? Cool. Why is she being run after? Oh, so that way she can get mind controlled? Cool. Like that entire sequence was just plot convenience after plot convenience after plot convenience until finally, like, oh, why is she just standing there? Oh, the mind control didn't finish? Wow. Alright, cool. It was just
Yeah, I mean,
like
yeah.
those last
And then, like-
episodes were just blah. The fight scene
Then the
though
fight.
was the fight scene was actually pretty good. Like I don't think there was any use of CG in that,
I don't think so.
which made it a
The
hell of a
fucking-
lot better.
I don't know what it was, but to me, the fight was kind of boring. Like, it just kind of felt.
It
there.
did drag on a bit, but seeing how he used like all of his resources to his, like he it was also implied that even if like things went bad, he still had another plan as backup with the twin elves with their world items.
Hmm.
Like it showed that all right, it could go multiple ways, and he's prepared for each of those scenarios.
Yeah, but it's fucking
I liked.
everything.
Other
I think
than
the
that,
best thing to come out of that fucking arc was the fucking treasurer character.
oh yeah, he is German, to say the least.
Besides that, no one else really saw anything, so.
Yeah. I like how the show is very slow. Like it matches with the theme of the show, like melancholy, where it's just like
I can
he's
use
alone.
Raven Idol to get a Raven Idol. Huh.
You're still just fucking.
I mean,
Yes, I am.
He didn't do the anime homework, so whatever.
He never does. I don't think he's watched a single thing.
Has he?
Ever. No.
He has not.
Ever.
At all.
I'm waiting for the day where he wins on anime homework and then he doesn't watch
What
the anime
happened?
he recommended.
He literally, like, we have like 2 base rules for this fucking thing. Well, 3.
I'm dead this turn.
It's fucking. Yeah, thanks. It's fucking. Watch the first episode. Don't recommend the same anime you did last week.
I mean,
And fucking.
is that a rule?
It
Not
was.
really.
It's kind of isn't. What was the other one? Fucking. I don't remember. It has to be, like, not seen by at least 2 of the people. If, depending on the amount of people that are fucking in the podcast, like 50% can have watched it. Ian basically fits one of those qualifications. He constantly just recommends Card Fight Vanguard and never watches a single bit of anything.
Yeah.
Why?
Right. There's your daily rant.
Anyway, back to...
Oh, I got more. Dude, the price of rice in China. Let me tell you.
Wait, I didn't finish with Overlord yet.
We're not none of Overlord. I didn't even give my 2 cents on Overlord. You guys are
Oh, yeah.
super into it. I'm
All
like,
right.
what the fuck?
Oh,
Alright,
like-
Chris.
You did the bare minimum, so.
I did the bare minimum. I liked it. It seems to it's an interesting premise. You know, not something I'd like absolutely. Not something. It's something I would have pursued had I not had to do stuff.
Alright. So I like how the pace of the slow is slow and how it matches the theme of the show. Like, the theme of the show is that he's alone in this world just trying to help people that could also be trapped in this world, and he doesn't give a shit about any of the NPCs or whatever. I mean, he does, but
It's weird because, like, this brings up something that I said. He in the start of the show, it's kind of obvious. Like it constantly switches back to his actual voice because inside his head, he's thinking with his own voice. But then, like steadily, that just goes away.
Yeah, he just starts talking in his character's voice, and it eventually just blurs the line between like how much is he engrossed in this world now that it's
Which
becoming a
also then
reality.
kind of makes it like at that point, when you realize that when watching this, you also realize, is this really any different from just a fantasy anime? Like if you took everything like pertaining to a video game out of this, don't you just get a fucking fantasy anime?
Pretty
Yes
much.
and no.
Kind of would. Like it doesn't go into any of the game mechanics. Like for instance, in something that I think is
does? But it doesn't go
I mean-
into them, but they're there, which is weird.
yeah, like it mentions them, but it doesn't go into depth. Like, okay, this is how the stuff works. This is how it should work. Like, this is all the stuff. Like, I think the best video game anime is Log Horizon because it actually makes itself distinguished as a video game anime. It's not
Yeah.
like you could, like, in most other video game animes, you could just replace the video game aspect with like generic fantasy world. But in Log Horizon, video games are the like one of the driving forces in the show, and it's really like the paragon of like this is how a video game anime should be, or at least a variation of this.
I
Like
suppose.
it shouldn't forget its source material is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I imagine the reason, like, with that in mind, the reason Overlord doesn't bring up most of those mechanics, probably is because it's a novel.
Also because the mechanics
If that
don't
excuses it at all.
really
In my mind, it works like that.
the mechanics also don't really matter to Overlord's plot as well.
Achievement unlocked.
No, not at all.
Like
Only in,
the-
like, that final fight is, like, when he uses the items,
yeah.
which could have just been replaced with anything else fantasy anyway.
The most
So-
in depth they got on like the mechanics of the game is that you can program the NPCs. That's actually pretty cool, and that actually plays a part in like how one of the characters acts, which is nice.
Yeah, it plays a part for like 5 seconds.
Oh, it plays a part for the rest of the show.
Yeah,
I
like,
mean, I'm sure it does the rest of the
heavily
show,
affects
but,
the
like,
character.
it's like
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
one other thing. In one other, last thing I want to bring up. In one other episode, like in between, like episode, was it 4 and 5 or something like that? Like past the first major arc and going into the second one, it seems like off camera, the main character, explained to the NPCs that he is actually a player and they are NPCs. And I guess he
Yeah.
explains this because
It-
then they're like talking about finding other players and all that, but. And how they were been programmed and all that,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. They don't.
I mean,
explain.
to them, the divine ones are the players. Like they call them divine ones, but they're players.
They also use the term players in that episode
Yeah.
specifically.
which is kind of weird.
Also, bring up the topic of why that one character loves him because he programmed her to be so.
Yeah.
And-
They don't talk about that too much.
I mean, not really.
They should have at least brought up that. I would have liked to see that conversation go down.
Like, hey, I programmed
Like,
you
hey,
to love me.
Your reality is false. Kind of.
The
I'm not
reason
sure
you
anymore.
love me is because I programmed you to do so. I don't care. I
It's
still
more
love
like
you.
there's
All
a
right.
famous saying, fucking, if you want to make a man doubt himself, tell him everything he knows is wrong. Tell him his whole reality is false. That's I think that's kind of butchered, but it's like an old saying or something. That exact thing. You think some of the characters would have had some sort of backlash to that, but nope. Whatever, just happened.
I also like the contrast between the opening and the theme of the show. How it's like, oh, high octane, yeah, video games, let's go, MMOs, and then in the actual show, it's like
Video
slow paced
Like, can you answer my question?
MMO stuff. Like, I like that contrast. It's nice. But the
The
problem,
ending and opening is, I think, one of my more favorite openings and endings. Found an English
yeah.
version yesterday of the
Ooh.
opening. I like that.
nice. The problem is that the pace eventually just gets too slow.
Last arc.
Not just that, like episode 6 where they like fought.
Oh no! I want to fucking rephrase that. As soon as he becomes part of the guild,
Yeah.
it's immediately when it starts to become slow.
More specifically, episode 6 is where basically nothing happens for the entire episode besides, oh, now the guy knows that the guy is the guy who saved the town. Alright, cool. Couldn't you have done that in a much easier way that take up less time than an entire episode? Like, the entire episode is just, oh, they fought goblins. They talk around a campfire. That's it. That's literally it. And then I don't even think they make it to the town that they're going to in that episode. Which is such shit. Like, that's the point where it's just like, why? There's no reason for any of this to be in the show. Just skip it. Cut out the fat. The reason you don't see, like, these MMOers, like, the reason you don't see, like, oh, they're eating food. Oh, they're drinking water. You don't see that.
Depends on the show. You just
I
fucking
mean-
praise Kaon, and half of what they fucking do is eat food, isn't it? Kaon,
Yeah, but
Lucky
that's
Star,
the
they just
point
eat
of
fucking
the
food.
show. And besides, they actually talk and have interesting conversations. In an MMO show, the point of the show is, like, doing stuff in the town. It's not just, like, traveling along the road, like, oh, there's a campfire.
Well, in the defense of general storytelling,
Okay,
it is
yes,
general
you need-
storytelling. You have to fucking mix up what's going on.
Okay,
If
yes,
it was
need
like,
to
if
develop-
every scene was just a battle.
I mean, I know, like, you need to develop the characters, but the character development in that scene just didn't happen either. Like, okay, they hinted at, like, oh, the guy is actually a girl, but that's
Just gonna say it,
about
hint. Most of that character development that does happen in that arc doesn't really matter all that much.
Yeah, it's just, like, a bunch of pointless shit, which, in
Oh.
a show like,
I think
hang on, which in a show like Overlord is not the point. The point of Overlord is to have, like, this stuff matter to the main character. Like, I'm trying to find other people. Does this affect that? I need to spread my word. Okay, I'm gonna do this for that. When something like Kaon does it, that's the point of the show. The point of the show is for them to sit around and develop their relationship with each other and have interesting conversations. When in something like Overlord, that's not the point. And it does that, it doesn't work. It's not executed very well either.
Hmm.
I will say that on episode 8, the pace does start to increase.
is that when the fucking fight starts?
Yeah, that's when, like, he's mowing down all the zombies. Or the
Hey.
undead skeletons.
Hugs are great.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
I
they
think
are.
the last thing I want to say before I fucking shut up is I found one thing weird because when I was watching it and then something just came to my mind like towards the end, like in the last arc. Why haven't any of the other NPCs... Well, first off, the NPCs are just living life like they were in a fucking fantasy land already, so that's kind of weird. Like, are they actually NPCs or what the fuck's going on there? And also, why does no one else besides the fucking NPCs in the Great Tomb have any knowledge of fucking players at all?
Um,
Does
I
that
believe-
imply that they actually got transported to a fantasy land or what?
I believe that it is implied that, okay, they got transported to another world. Like, even the money that they use in
Parallel
the world
world.
is different.
I guess that was a big plot point, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah,
are we
like-
actually still in Yggdrasil?
Like, the Yggdrasil money was not valid there, but it could be sold for gold.
Dude, fucking trying to pronounce that word is fucking
But
not fun.
Yggdrasil?
I'm not even sure if that's right, but yeah.
It's not
It's
Yggdrasil.
It's Yggdrasil.
No, it's Yggdrasil.
Fuck you, Norse.
No,
Was
it's-
that Norse?
it's-
I'm pretty sure that's Norse.
It's Norse.
Yeah, it's Norse.
It's pronounced
Yeah.
Yggdrasil.
Could you have at least made it a little bit easier to say? Fucking, come on. So anyway, I think that sums up everything about Overlord.
On episode 3, where he thinks his actions through with, like, the resurrection rod, like, okay, I could use it here, and it wouldn't matter, to be honest. Like, it's better for them to just stay dead and not be resurrected. I like that. It was nice. Like, he actually thought his actions through and, like, the consequences of his actions and how that would resolve. Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm a fucking liar, and I'll fully admit that, but I found another thing I want to talk about.
All right.
and I forgot it.
Eh,
Well,
Alright.
job.
There's also
Oh,
a
yeah.
reason for him to be so overpowered in this world.
That was it.
because-
That was it.
Okay. Yeah.
It makes sense. The first video game anime to have an overpowered character and for it to make sense.
Yeah, like he's from another world where he's like a level 100 character where he spent so much time developing himself and his weapons and like all his magic items. Like it actually makes sense for this character to be super OP. Other than like something like SAO where like Kirito's just OP to be OP. Like, okay,
Hey,
yeah, he
I
knows the
have
farming
this
spots,
movie.
but he even
Yo,
says
how'd
like
you get
the
it?
farming spots
Just have it.
changed.
Kirito was a bastard.
Kirito was the worst part of SAO, and considering that he's the main character.
Is that like just a common theme? Like fucking action anime just have to have like the worst character be the main character?
Where it's just
Like how the worst part of Naruto is Naruto?
Okay, so
Okay. So.
really quick, I'm gonna plug a series known as
Slug.
yeah, oh my god, I forgot.
I assume this is like
how.
YouTube then?
Yeah, done by a guy called Digibro. Known
You
as
talk about him a lot.
yes, I like his videos. They're really nice. Known as The Asterisk Wars Sucks. Now, for the first couple episodes, it's
Oh Jesus, we're gonna be here for a while.
no. It's I think it's a 12-part series, but it takes a look at why The Asterisk Wars sucks and why other shows like The Asterisk Wars sucks. Like it goes in depth to like how sci-fi anime shows have like, oh, there's the generic main character, there's the generic female protagonist, there's the oh look, generic, and how like all that culminates into a shitty show.
Mm.
And like how character designs and other such things are just like not good. Really just points out like, have you ever watched a bad show? But you really don't know why it's bad, you just know like
Yeah.
it's bad.
I guess. Yeah.
Well, and it's a sci-fi show as well. And he basically goes into why this is why the show is bad. And this is why you think it's bad, but you couldn't put into words why it's bad. It's a really good series.
I will
I
take
like
your word for it. I'm probably not gonna watch it though, because 12 parts is too much for my attention span. Dude, my attention span is currently getting shorter and shorter.
Like everyone's?
Yeah, like I used to only ever have like 3 tabs open, but I have like 6 tabs open with just videos that are paused like halfway through.
Oh, only 3 tabs open? Only 6 tabs open?
Listen, for me this is
Nick laughs
like
at
hell.
Nick laughs at you because of this.
Alright, here
This
are
is
all
hell
my
for me.
tabs that I currently have open. Persona 4
Listen-
Golden, episode
You ready for
137.
Not
Super
everyone's a
Eurobeat for
fucking
running
10 out of 10
nonstop
bullseye
Megamix.
shot the first day they played darts, motherfucker.
Noragami Arigato, episode 1.
Mr. Roboto, what?
Noragami Arigato, episode 1. Code Lyoko Evolution, episode 4.
Okay, you know what?
Kakaishi,
I don't
episode
care.
1.
Hey, let's
Akagami no
over
Shirayuki Hime, episode 1. A
Okay,
certain
I'm
Tragic
muting.
Railgun,
Else
season
so-
2, episode 1.
Overlord?
A
this
certain
thing,
Magical Index,
which I will
season
put into
2,
the
episode
chat.
1.
If you wanted more fucking
Eureka
Overlord
7,
shit,
AO, episode
there's a
1.
fucking game being made.
Chun Ibyo, episode 1. Serial
I don't know if I
Experience
should-
Lane, episode
but I'm
1.
Wasn't the Dot Hack series an actual game before it
Monthly
became
Girl
an anime?
I
Nozaki-kun,
don't-
episode 1.
What? Why is that
There's
right?
an-
Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches.
Because
episode
Dot
1.
Hack is another like stuck in an MMO game.
Fairy
what-
Tale,
what year-
episode
can I just-
151.
Wait, go back. Seven Witches. Go back to that.
Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches, episode 1.
Watch that. That was a weird anime.
Alright. We also got
It got
Grimgar, episode 1.
It got better though. It went beyond what it was looked to be.
Kyokai no Kanata, also known as The Garden of Sinners, episode 1. Or I think movie 1, one of the two. Kill Me Baby, episode 1. Steven Universe,
Kill Me
episode 1.
Baby's good.
Kade Kano, episode 1.
Wait,
Camp
wait,
Pro,
hold
episode
on. You know
1.
what? Fuck you. You know what this is? This is like your fucking... You use your fucking tabs as bookmarks, so fucking stop talking and we're gonna be here
Gravity
until
Falls,
Monday.
episode 1.
Right.
Warframe player sheet 18.3.1.1. Don't need that anymore, actually.
So, anyway.
A Warframe album on Imgur that has a bunch of builds. Your Anime Sucks, Sword Art Online, Part 2.
Can you please shut the fuck up?
Also by Digiro, Kill la Kill and Space
You know what?
Sandy.
I'm gonna start
Embracing the
fucking recording the
Unquantifiable,
podcast.
or the
I'm gonna
Unibrow.
actually like...
Also by
I'm just like
Digiro.
record his audio separately.
The
So you
Asterisk
can just
War
fucking
Sucks,
see
Part 8. Speaking of the Asterisk War Sucks. Then we got Higurashi no
Like, okay, I
Nakafani,
need
episode
this
1.
is, I'm done. Fucking
Co-optional
Overlord.
podcast, episode 1.
To end
08.
this, there's a
Go.
game
Netflix.
being made.
Okay, I'm done. Like, there's too
Apparently,
many
there was a game called
on
Tails Weaver, and there's a, I guess, being another one made with a cross with Overlord. So that's a thing.
Freaking scapegoat.
Wait,
Oh my
Tales
God.
Weaver, as in like the Tales of games?
All
I
right.
have no clue.
So moving
Alright,
on.
Pretty sure.
We've all said what we had to say about Overlord. What would you rate it, Dominic?
7 out of 10. Would not
Yeah.
do that last arc again.
All right.
Ian, what do you rate it?
Nick. No, Nick. What do you rate it?
I rate it
Um,
6 out of 10. The pace matches, but it gets too slow, and the last like third of the show is just too much.
I rate it question mark.
Blah. Also, the colors in the show do not mix well at all. Like
Colors.
the
You're
Color
going
schemes.
You're here arguing about
The
colors.
trees are not.
The
They're
color-
not happy.
like the
Those
color
trees are
palette
not
is-
leaf green.
The color palette is very ugly in the show.
He tried to put it subtly, but then he just got fed up because everyone was interrupting him.
No,
All
like,
right.
the color palette is just straight up ugly.
Damn it!
So
Why?
yeah, 6 out of 10.
Accept
Hey.
your defeat already. The fact to make a scapegoat.
Jesus Christ. All right, so fucking
Third scapegoat.
next.
by the
Now we
way.
have to fucking with the reviews out of the way. Overlord's there. Let's fucking do a new
Yay.
one.
All right, Code Geass. What was it called again?
Akita the X.
You're gonna fucking. Oh wait a minute. Once again,
Key to
that
the
qualification
Exile,
of 50%. Oh wait, never mind.
I'm
just gonna-
Chris, have you seen Akita the Exile or no?
I have not. I watched original Code Geass, and I thought
Okay.
about Akita the Exile,
Wait,
then
what?
I like went eh.
Oh, is that part of Geass?
It's during the time between season 1 and season 2. Is when it
All
takes
right.
place. But I don't think it has anything to do with like the main characters of Code Geass. I think it's just side story.
All right,
It's
I'm gonna ask a
supposed to
question.
be a side story, and then you see a trailer, and you see C2 and Suzaku, and you're like, wait a minute, those fucks aren't supposed to be here.
Yeah, considering what happens between season 1 and season 2. Yeah.
What?
Okay. Whatever your Geass thing was, okay, write it down.
I'm gonna do card fight Vanguard again.
Jesus
Alright.
Christ.
I mean, that was
It's never gonna win.
You're directly violating the rule.
That was put in place, but we kind of forgot about.
At least
Okay,
recommend,
then
like,
let's.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay,
or
then let's
something.
go with buddy fight. Sure,
The fuck is that? But
Is
that's
there a
valid.
difference?
At least.
it's another card fighting thing.
Is it
Kind
called
of
Buddy Fight? What?
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
it's called Future
Why
Card
not?
Buddy Fight.
Alright, let's see if that'll win. Alright,
Write
what's
it
your
in the chat.
suggestion, Dominic?
Write it in the chat so we know. My
Me?
fucking suggestion is Gakko Garashi.
Explain it.
That.
Basically, it's a school slice of life anime set in the zombie apocalypse. Basically, like, there's survivors in this school and they're trying to survive, and one girl is actually fucking insane. Like, literally has gone insane, and she sees school that's still going on as normal. And
Wait.
it's just kind of like they're trying to survive and deal with this girl
Okay.
and not getting killed.
Okay.
And there's a dog, and it's really cute.
All right.
So,
Chris,
chat.
what do you suggest?
Well, I'll just go with something that you mentioned on one of your tabs. Let's go for Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches.
All right.
Yeah.
Explain
I
it
actually have
again.
the page open for this.
The premise of it is a dude who, there's a dude, and
Let's see. Main character is a second-year student at High School X.
I mean, I was gonna
Main
explain
character is
this.
always late for school. I'm just reading the actual synopsis. Naps in
Oh,
class, abysmal grades, life is dead, boring. The beautiful
Typical
female
anime
main
protagonist.
character, on the other hand, is good student. One day, without explanation, their bodies are swapped.
What?
Yeah. One day without explanation, their body. All right, so I'm gonna go slightly spoilers.
I expected it
This
to be like
happens. This happens in.
Trinity 7, but
I'm gonna go slightly spoilers, but this happens in the first episode, and it doesn't really matter. They fall down the stairs, and it turns out that they kissed, and so
Oh.
boom, they swap bodies, and then there's then there's the entire freaking premise.
I expected, with the name
Like,
Seven
nobody-
Witches, I really expected it to be like Trinity 7, but it was not.
But I can't go any farther in explaining this without spoiling it. It's
There's
hard.
apparently 7 witches.
There are 7 witches, but
That
I
actually
can't
sounds
go- I
really
can't-
interesting.
I can't talk about like. Do you guys care if I slightly spoil it, just
Yes,
a little bit?
I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, come on, it's one
Considering
tiny
that
minuscule
premise-
fucking detail.
But considering
Apparently,
that
it's
premise,
supposed to
I think
spoiler.
Actually, no. It'll ruin like one episode for you, and then after
Yeah,
that,
that sounds bad.
yeah.
it's one episode. Fuck you! Oh my
Considering
fucking
the
god!
premise of the show, I would say like keep it out.
All right, fine. So he falls downstairs, kisses girl, switch bodies. Congratulations. There's the entire premise of the anime.
All right,
So-
there we go.
Apparently, it's a good harem anime. MC's not dense. He's pretty smart. He's a delinquent. What? I'm just reading comments.
It's harem.
Yes, the anime ends with a ship. It actually concludes with something?
It
Well,
actually
that's a
concludes.
spoiler.
That's a spoiler. There's not really much of a spoiler considering there's only one season and there's not looking to be another season. So congratulations.
well.
What is it? Yeah, the thing actually ends.
Speeds up.
It's harem. It's harem-ish. Yes, there are 7 witches, but without going too far into it, not all of them are actual love interests. Love interests.
What the fuck is going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because Krish is like fucking telling me, oh, you've disconnected. You want to reconnect? And I still see myself talking, so I don't know.
Iggy, what was your suggestion?
It's called Gakko Garashi. It's Gakkou, and then Garashi, spelled like you'd think it would be.
All right, so we have. Okay, let's realign this. So revolution in Britain with mechs and stuff, and less super powerful people. That's good. Yasuke the Exiled. We got
Has
zombie
There
zombie
consistently. Wait, hold on, just really quickly. Has there consistently been a mech anime every week?
I don't think there was one.
I think so, yes.
I don't think there was one last
What
week.
were the suggestions last week?
I know I didn't suggest it.
Overlord.
Overlord, Bakano, Card Fight.
Vanguard.
Yeah, there was no mech anime last week.
Yeah.
Huh. Strange.
Well, it's still like an 80%, 90%.
I mean, mech
Ratio.
animes are good. Why not? You know? Tokyo Ravens doesn't count as a mech anime, right?
No.
Does it have robots?
Yes.
It had weird like mech-like things,
But
but
it's
in
mech.
very few situations.
Okay, it doesn't count. If
Yeah.
there's a mech in every episode, it's a mech anime.
Yeah, no.
I mean, in most episodes. Like,
All right, is that everything? That's everything. So write down. Let's
yeah.
do the names of the people to make this fucking easy.
alright.
Everybody. All right, so the names of the people. All right, write 2 people, not yourself. Okay.
That's the other rule.
Mm-hmm.
He's at least followed that rule.
For now.
All
He
right.
did one.
And once you're done typing it up, don't put it in. Say you're ready. Ready.
Ready.
This isn't very hard. This isn't a very.
Oh,
I
got
Let's
Deathwing.
be realistic. Let's be
Ready.
realistic here.
Ready.
Well,
Alright.
I can't access the vote thing right now at the moment.
Motherfucker.
I mean, you could. You just don't want to press Alt Tab. So, all right, we'll just go ahead and do it anyways. 'Cause-
All right. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Iggy's. I vote for Iggy's, just so you know.
No, you have to
we
vote.
get to vote 2 people.
Iggy and Chris.
That's a problem.
Is that a tie?
Yeah.
All right, I voted.
System was nearly flawless.
What is it a tie between?
Me and Chris.
Yeah, huh?
Huh.
Huh.
The system
Alright.
was flawless. All
So
right.
now we. All right, so Ian, you and me have to decide if it's gonna be Chris's or Iggy's.
I think it really should just be up to like a fucking coin flip.
You know what? You play a
I don't
Yu-Gi-Oh duel for it.
No,
No,
because
it's
he will
not.
fuck me.
How about
That's
how
not
about,
RNG, that's skill. I don't have the skill.
hang on. How about a does Chris play Hearthstone?
That's also not based on anything. I have more cards than he does.
No, the
Tavern
Tavern
Brawl
Brawl.
then.
Tavern Brawl.
Yeah.
I don't even think I can get into Tavern Brawls.
I don't know. You have to have like every class unlocked, don't you? Fuck, I don't think you could.
That might be an
I could play for him.
No, fuck
No.
you.
No, it's a horrible idea.
Listen,
All right, what am I doing?
having no experience to having not much experience is ultimately not that much different. You play Shaman.
Right, hold
That's
on.
all you
I
need
would-
to know.
Hold on.
You
I was
play
playing-
Shaman.
Hey,
was playing
Space
Druid.
Shaman isn't that bad. What are you
I need
talking
to go.
about?
Hold on. I'll be back. I need to go check on stuff really
He
quickly.
played Shaman post
Alright.
anything. Like, he played Vanilla Shaman.
Hey, with the expansion, Shaman is gonna be one of the best classes.
Now he is for like the first time ever. Like, literally since Vanilla, he's been the worst class consistently.
Hey, Ian's just getting in before the cool kids do.
Just gonna be hipster about it. Why don't we actually just roll a dice? Or something.
A D20.
Like, we gotta have something more accessible than D20. Or, like, there's gotta be, like, a coin flip function or something.
Wait, what did Ian vote for again?
All right.
Chris Nagy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's three Dominic, 3 me.
And then I got 1, and then Ian got 1.
Let's do Sudoku. Whoever finishes a Sudoku puzzle first.
That's gonna take forever. What are you talking about?
We can't play a.
How about this? Seppuku. Whoever doesn't die wins.
Can't
It's
truly.
Sudoku, though. Not
We
seppuku.
can't truly do a game because it's going to be balanced in one way. It's going to be.
That means it has to be a coin flip or a fucking dice roll.
Yeah, it pretty much boils down to that because the game is either in my favor, Dominic's favor, or in neither of our favors. At which point we might as well just fucking flip a coin.
You
Or
could
we
play
go by
a game of
whoever-
TF2.
No, once
No.
again, stop doing skill-based stuff.
Oh, wait a minute. How about
That's in
Overwatch?
Dominic's favor.
How about
Fuck your
Overwatch?
skill-based. Fuck skill-based stuff.
Why not
This
Overwatch?
really shouldn't be a problem. This really
Oh,
should not be a
wait.
problem.
Alright. Here's how it's gonna go. I'm going to say an anime's name. Well, not the
No,
name.
What?
fuck you.
No,
Fucking
no,
stop
no,
doing
no.
skill-based and knowledge-based stuff. Actual fucking RNG is not that hard.
Alright, fine. I'm
Alright.
thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Whoever's closest wins.
That's
Go.
No,
fucking
wait,
biased.
No, wait, hold on, stop. What if we? Here we had it. Technically, the rules is you only have to watch you only have to watch the first episode. So why don't we just not fight over this? And just fucking, we'll do both. Watch one episode of both. Maybe continue the one you actually like. And go fuck.
Well, it
Maybe
kind of
this-
breaks the tradition of the system, but why the fuck not?
Well, because that's the only tie we've ever had, and we didn't have any rules for the tie.
Also,
I
this
have
makes me have to watch
look at my
2
sneak.
anime.
That's fine, but look at my sneaky agents. Do they count for anything?
Sneaky agents? What are you talking about?
The things I typed in.
Spy
Look.
tone.
They don't count
The
for
rock-
anything.
the Rock On, the
Bye to
weird
Earth.
ball dude swimming, and then the
One.
5 agents.
1 through 5, and then the swimmer dude in North. All right, so.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Flip a coin.
Oh,
We could do both. I'm honestly not opposed to doing both since I've already watched fucking this one.
I would do both.
To be honest,
vote.
Yeah, fuck it.
I don't want to have to watch.
Friendship
animes.
wins.
No,
Friendship wins.
No, you just have to watch one. Well, Nick, currently it's 2 against 1, and
Oh, wait.
Ian's vote doesn't count here.
Right, shit.
Realistic.
All right, I guess I'm watching 2 animes this week. Why not?
Whoa!
Because
All
it's
right.
so hard for you. You literally sit down for 10 minutes and you finish an anime.
I mean, yeah. Still. So it's Yamada-kun and what's the other one?
Vodka and
Gyaku.
Yaku Grimgar.
It's a Gyaku. Gakko. Fucking Japanese bullshit words.
Gakko no
It's
Sukai.
it's right there in the chat.
Oh, I did? Oh,
It's
yeah, I
right
did.
there.
Gakko Garashi. Whoa, that's a thing.
There we go.
Alright, so we have 2 pieces of anime homework this week.
Hey, not for me. I only have 1.
Oh, School Live!
What?
Wait. School Life. Have you already seen that?
No, I haven't, but I think that's on my list up here, actually. Hang on.
Wait a minute. Wait. This is the.
Is that what
first-
it's called? It's called like they have a fucking. It's a club. It's like the School Live Club or something like that.
I wasn't paying
Yeah.
attention when Ray played Legacy of the Duelist, but fucking Dr. Crowler hired a hitman to kick Jaden out of the academy. What the hell?
Yep.
Wait,
What
really?
is-
You didn't know this?
What is? Why? Why? Why do you hate this kid so much?
You
Go
didn't
live
know
your
this,
life.
Chris?
No, I didn't.
Because in the first episode he was late. That's literally it.
All right, it's time to beat Titan. I guess I'm using Jaden's super situational heroes. Basically, purge all the materials in Poly and then hope that whatever I get,
All right.
buy.
So we finished the anime homework. Congratulations. That filled up a good bit of time. Is there anything else we want to do?
We can talk about. There's like Yu-Gi-Oh news and shit.
Oh, sure. Do it.
Oh,
We also
All
have,
right, so-
we also have fan fiction reading.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So the movie is happening. The movie has already happened in Japan. There is no schedule on when it's going to come to the U.S. though. But if you're actually I don't know. Somebody wrote a plot synopsis online and I read that and it seems like it's a pretty alright movie.
Alright.
Does it involve time traveling and bringing together all the main characters of the several fucking seasons?
That was Bonds Beyond Time. No,
It
this
was a
one's
good
dark.
movie.
No, this one's Dark Side of Dimensions. In terms of timeline placement, this is between. This would have. No, I don't know if this is. This is after the original series, but I don't know exactly when you could place it though. If it's before GX or during GX or even after GX.
Like, are there XYZs and pendulums and such?
I'm not actually sure. The synopsis I read didn't go too far into the duels. Kind of noted some things that happened and people who won didn't like. It wasn't like any summon. I don't think there was any. I don't think people used anything but fusions. So
Is there a ban list in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe?
Yes. There is actually.
Not really.
No, there actually is. In the second season, it stated that some dragon that you can get from banishing a light and a dark monster is banned from tournaments.
Is that like the other Envoy card? Like not Envoy.
Yeah,
there's
it's
a dragon
the
card.
Envoy of the End. It's Envoy of the End.
Yeah, that thing.
Mostly because it's broken.
I mean, it's not banned in normal play, is it?
In normal play, no. In official tournaments, yes.
No, I mean, is it actually banned in the ban list right now?
Yes. Mostly due to one thing. There's literally one thing that causes it to be banned right now, and it's interaction with a spirit card. Because it clears your opponent's field and hand, I believe. And then the spirit card that you use along with it, if it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, they don't draw a card during their draw phase.
Oh, Yatagarasu.
Yeah, Yatagarasu. So essentially, people made decks entirely based around this. Get him, get the spirit, blow up your opponent's field, and then basically slowly poke them to death with the little spirit thing. And they couldn't do
Wow.
anything about it because they wouldn't draw any cards.
Chaos
So-
Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End. Both the normal card and the anime card are banned.
Well, that just seems overkill. I mean, the anime card too? It's not like those are legal or anything.
And they both have different effects. Jesus. What's the spirit card?
Oh, the Spirit Beasts, I think?
Yatagarasu.
Is it Spirit of Yatagarasu or is it just
Oh,
Yatagarasu?
Spirit of Yatagarasu is the thing.
Weird. It's like a water hermit crab dragon.
Water Hermit
Yatagarasu?
Crab Dragon.
Wasn't Yatagarasu
Well,
like
this
a
card-
raven or something?
When this monster is changed from attack position to defense position, you can place any number of cards from your hand.
Oh god, this guy has 4 secrets
I
out.
don't think that's the right card. I think I just found the
Um,
normal Yatakaru.
It should be a raven of some sort.
I found the wrong card. It's very close, though.
It's literally just Yata-Garasu.
I must be feeling Yata wrong. Whatever.
Yata.
But so
Oh, it's the Raven from
Yeah.
the fucking card.
yeah, so the movie is happening, but in addition to that, they're making a new mobile game called.
I just summoned Deathwing without activating his ability. Awesome.
Relevant
Alright.
to the conversation.
Are you gonna do anything but play Hearthstone?
I've been playing Hearthstone this whole time. I want to finish these quests I have.
They
Have you beat the Tavern Brawl at all?
so they
Yeah.
actually had they actually released actual trailers of the new game that they're gonna release mobile in Japan. So that sucks. Other than and then they're also going to update the current mobile game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Mobile game is called, but it's really bad. And then they're also going to update Legacy of the Duelist, probably just for purely movie purposes. Just update the games with cards and stuff.
That's nice.
Ban lists.
Yeah.
Damn it.
The closed beta.
Oh, it can't summon Deathwing now.
Oh, good. Rocket League.
Nice job, Iggy. Nice job.
All right, but the closed beta for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links starts on the 30th. You can register and hope you actually start the beta. The only thing is, the entire thing will be in Japanese, so you won't be able to understand shit.
No worries about that. Everyone here can be.
Yeah, it's not like, being able to understand that text is important at all.
Not in a Yu-Gi-Oh game. You kidding me?
But here we go. A gameplay video of said game.
Ooh, let's watch that.
Unless you're all too
Ah,
busy.
crap.
Here's your
Well, yeah, it
gameplay
is.
video.
I'm not playing
Yeah,
any video
well,
game
this-
at the moment. I don't
This
know
is the
what
thing.
you are
I
talking
started doing this to Nick, but then my phone started dying, and then I stopped showing it to Nick. But it's a video.
It's some weird dude with the hair that looks exactly like Kaiba versus Kaiba.
about. Oh, this thing, yeah.
Joey versus Kaiba.
That's Joey? The fuck?
Kunai with Jay.
I couldn't tell that was Joey.
Yeah, with the
The
speed duel
never
format, right?
Yeah, the speed duel format, which is actually something we never really went too in depth on. What are your thoughts? Basically, speed duel format is just like regular duels, except each player starts at 4,000 life points, has a 20-card deck, 5-card extra deck, and there's only 3 monster zones and 3 spell trap zones. And you only draw 4 cards when you start. Nuts.
I think it's cool.
I mean, it's definitely cool. It's just that, how are they going to implement it?
It sounds
like-
fairly easy to do.
No, when I say implement, I mean, is this going to become like, this is how tournaments are played now, or?
No,
Why not?
it's just a different format. It's not like, I don't think that's how it's going to be.
Like TCG or OCG?
It's an OCG format, but people over here in the US are just playing it for lulz anyway.
Okay.
I like to see tournaments with this.
Yeah, but the thing has arisen where people want a separate ban list for this because certain cards don't work. Certain cards are just unfairly overpowered.
Ojama King!
Ojama Trio.
Oh yeah. Ojama Trio would be a thing.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Albeit, you can't really. I mean, you could get fucking Ventra.
Like, if there's not a separate ban list, there's just so much abuse that would go on.
I mean, all you need is a deck full of golden ladybugs.
That is the worst. I'm assuming there's a limit of 3 for each deck.
You
right?
lost to it, motherfucker.
I didn't lose to the Golden Ladybug. I lost to the Golden Ladybug deck.
Ah, you did. He kept him alive. What?
I lost to the Golden Ladybug deck, not the Golden Ladybug itself.
Alright, so what's happening?
We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, well, my sister just came into my room. She barely got back from prom, by the way.
Just now.
Ah.
Prom
Oh, well,
ended
they went out for dinner. They went out for dinner after prom for whatever reason. Because
for like
that's always...
2 hours. Like, it's 2 hours,
I
20
don't know.
minutes
I don't
out
care.
from prom
I
now.
don't care.
Yeah.
And wait, your sister's a sophomore, right?
Yes.
Alright. Reason I ask is that sophomores aren't really like you can go as a sophomore if you have like a date, but it's kind of frowned upon.
No, that's only for freshmen.
Yeah.
Actually, you don't even need a date to go. Like, they're not gonna like, oh, you're not a junior or senior, can't go. Like, if you're a freshman or a sophomore, you can go by yourself if you want. It's just that you're gonna be looked down upon, according to the
You're ruining our superficial fucking dance thing.
according to the head of the prom committee. By the way, is where I'm getting this information.
Yeah, but the head of the prom committee probably just deals with normal ass schools. This is not really a normal school.
As far as you know.
Not really. Well, yeah, I've only ever been to the school. We've talked about that pretty much in depth. But pretty sure the school is a little bit different from normal.
Do you think we should probably start ending the podcast by now? It's almost
Well, we
1:30.
have one other scheduled thing to do.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to be. I ignore you for that.
You ignore us for
all
everything.
of
You
it.
haven't done anything.
Like you've done is update us on your Hearthstone matches. That's it.
Not true. I have been contributing to the conversation.
Hey, how about that Overlord?
Yeah.
I don't have time to watch it. Angry
The
face.
Next time.
I don't have
need to get a 95% on one of my projects so I don't fail my class. Yeah, I don't think I have time.
I highly
Why'd you
doubt
wanna
you're
get that
spending all your time on the project.
Considering you're playing Hearthstone.
Yeah.
I'm not playing Hearthstone.
Or you were anyway.
At the very least, you were for over an hour playing Hearthstone.
Or no, just one.
Jaden Yuki's deck sucks.
Jaden Yuki is not a good guy.
Yo, Elemental
It's-
Heroes though.
They are horrible.
What are you talking about?
I'm just sitting here praying I draw into something on confusion.
Shadow Mist
Get
is
you
great.
Neospatians.
I'm barely in the beginning of the show, so I can't do that yet.
Yo, do the Neospatian OTK deck with Air Hummingbird and Neos fusing into that one monster. By the way,
There's an OTK deck?
yeah.
I mean, you can.
By the
you can-
way,
OTK is about a lot of things.
did you? There's an Ancient Gear Golem OTK deck, so
Really?
Yeah.
Phil.
Did you know that you can fusion summon Neos cards? Like the condition for fusion summoning Neos cards is that they have to be on the field, and then you shuffle them into your deck to special summon the Neos monster. You can shuffle them into your deck if they're face down.
Really?
Really. I found this out while I was playing the Neospatian OTK deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro.
Huh.
Did not know this.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro has taught us a lot of things we didn't know before.
Yeah.
Like how you can't fucking use Penguin Knight on itself if it's gonna die.
Yeah.
No, we knew that.
Ian,
I knew that.
Huh?
we've been playing the game wrong for so many times. I was gonna say years, but it really has not been years.
Well,
It's technically been about 2 years.
Eh.
though, you've only used Penguin Soldier during last year, I think, actually. Or was it 2 years ago? 1 of 2.
So you're saying his flip effect doesn't work when he's killed?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
If he's in the act of being killed, no worky.
It should work though, because that's how.
Well, it's like how
What about-
Demi Golem doesn't work.
That's how it worked in the anime.
But that.
yeah.
But what about what about cards like Green Turtle? Because he's
Green
a flip
Turtle?
monster. Green
Yeah, flip effects
Green-
work.
Green Turtle Summoner.
Yeah, his effect is to kill a monster. Penguin Knight's effect still works. He can't use it on himself though.
Yeah, I never used it on himself.
Yes,
did,
you
though.
did.
So many times.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Ian, you did.
That was
your
at the
combo,
that was at the very beginning, and that was only like a month or 2.
Your combo with
I don't-
Penguin Knight was basically set it, use its effect, get it back to your hand, send something of ours back to your hand, and then reset it the next turn.
Got an achievement.
No.
I've dealt 200,000
You're
direct
think-
damage, apparently. Even though I'm barely in GX.
Huh. Maybe a bug.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I did. There was a lot of duels I did, but there's a lot of duels I lost too. Amazing's just a Seeker. Seeker was mean.
Alright, anyway. Let's do fan fiction reading. Send
I
me the
couldn't-
link.
Why the fuck?
Do a fan fiction reading. Send me the.
No, let's like Nick find it.
No! It's gonna take a while.
It's. I mean, if you remember like anything, Cyrus.
Oh, never mind.
This dude.
It's actually pretty easy to find.
Just like a bride aisle.
I went into my history and it was like Ruby.
My history doesn't work for some reason.
We're on chapter 5, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, we should be. Anyway.
I don't quite remember. I'm not
Alright.
gonna look it up.
Chris,
So
you're
we're on
reading this
chapter-
week.
I get to read this week. Oh, good.
Yep.
I'll pull this up. I have to find it. Put you here.
I just want to let you all know I am winning my Rocket League match.
God damn.
Wow, good job.
This is probably one of the
By the
worst
way.
podcasts, by the way.
Probably not, to be totally honest. Hey, I won.
Good for you.
I look like the Dead Mouse hat.
If it isn't the worst, I'd be very surprised because
Alright.
all of
Are we
us
on
are playing a
chapter five?
video game, besides me, of course, because I'm actually,
We're on chapter 5,
I
right?
notice shit.
Is that the one I'm reading?
Oh, we should be, yes.
I'm done with my match. I'll look.
Wait, hold on. Let's go preview. Hold on.
Sweet revenge, motherfuckers.
Watch
Rocket
preview.
League
Yeah,
is pretty
yeah,
fun.
we were on chapter 5.
Thought so.
Alright, who's ready for this? Are you guys ready?
Who wants to talk about Rocket League? Because Rocket League's pretty good.
Sure.
It's
No
okay.
one. I kind of want to leave so I can go get some sleep because I've already screwed up my sleeping schedule.
All we're doing is reading, and then we're probably gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh afterwards, so you can
Yeah.
leave now.
Okay,
Considering
so
you
good
probably
night,
don't have
guys.
Yu-Gi-Oh
See you
Pro.
tomorrow, maybe. Who knows?
This
All
This
right,
is the
so-
podcast. This is the state it's become. It's already got more shit somehow.
All right, so time for the fan fiction readings. All right, Nick.
Continuing the saga of Ride Isle
Yes.
of 9.
All right, I'm gonna need you for some sweet sound effects if we have some. If there's anything really cool.
And to mess up the fucking
Alright.
pacing of the fucking conversations and not knowing who's talking.
Be prepared.
I'm
Be
prepared.
prepared for
Alright.
for me to call on you. All right, so here we go.
Let's go.
We were in downtown. We were in downtown Vale and looking for the specialty store with books. I'm surprised you're looking for a certain book that can't be found in regular stores, Star said. I know I want to have a copy of Mere Existence by N.R. Newark. Right. You can have it on a small computer screen tablet, right? Upload it and read it on there like that, said Reiner, rather bored. He was watching
I don't think
some
that's the
video-
process that works. Upload it? I think you need it first.
You know, just
Yeah.
upload it from the mainframe of the RAM network.
And hack it.
All right.
Of course.
He was watching some videos he had around Beacon. That's the thing. The smell and feel of a book is original, replying to his response. Arwen looked ahead and waved us over there. I think she found the bookstore, saying, excited. Running up to her and saw it. Tuckson's bookstore. Yay! Tuckson's. Walking
Huh?
over and noticed... I mean, none of you know what Tuckson's is. We're just going to continue. Alright.
Nope,
Walking over...
No idea.
Walking over, noticing the store looked like it was closed. It's open, supposedly, Star pointed out at the sign hanging on the store. Alright, let's go. Too bad about your book, buddy, Reiner said and started to walk away. Let's just check first, I suggested an open door. The discovery or dead on the floor meant murder. Now, do you remember Tuxon? That was the dude's name, by the way. The bookstore dude.
Oh, that
Yeah.
happened.
Tuxon's bookstore. I guess Team Rhinoceros got to discover the dead owner. Whoop-de-doo. Alright.
Alright.
After we were done talking to the police. We were done talking to the police, period. We were walking back, and I thought how it looked when shut up. I thought how it looked when we found him. A gunshot wound, but I know it didn't look like a regular gun.
What?
Reiner.
What? How does he know, like, oh, I know it doesn't look like a regular...
Wait, no.
What?
Let's just see if he explains it. Let's
How
just
does
see
a
if he
regular
explains
gun
it.
look like? What?
We're continuing. We need to finish. We need to get through this. All right, Reiner, did you happen to scan the area before the police came? Asking him. Of course, I found it suspicious too. It seems like it could be a hate crime, he said while analyzing on his tablet connected to
What?
heavy arms.
I don't think that's what a hate crime is.
I mean,
Alright.
we don't know
Hey,
Tuxon's ethnicity, so...
Keep going. All right.
Like he was an old white
it gets
dude.
explained in the next sentence. Come on. A hate crime, Harwin questioned. Literally like both of you. Alright. It's the fact that he's a faunus. It didn't look like it, but the analysis showed that his fingernails were retracted claws. Reiner told us. What is the deal with people? Stereotype, prejudice, and discrimination is the components that make up any stigma, I said, and felt a sharp pain in my heart. It reminded me of how my friend Mar was killed when we were defending ourselves. Good backstory, just shove it in. Alright. Reiner shook me out of my state of mind. Yeah, we'll have to think of something to find out what's going on, I spoke up.
Alright, they didn't
As we
explain
got
the gun.
back to the school... Alright, as we got back to the school, that a crowd of people were surrounding the lunchroom windows. Reiner, you know what to do, I told him. He rubbed his hand and shocked some people to move away for us to see.
What?
He rubbed his hands and shocked some people to move
Wait, hold on. Static
away
electricity or
for
what?
us to see.
I mean, I guess. Like, does he
mean,
forcefully
let's-
move them or what?
Are they shocked
know.
or are they literally being electrocuted?
Oof. I don't know. Alright. Team Ruby and Team Juniper were having this ultimate food fight.
Whoa!
Hey!
That happened in the show.
It did, and so did Tuxon's death. Alright. Sure, I used this watermelon where she created and flying. Oh my god, Yang! I ran off and tried to see where she was. Why do we get left out of the fun? Star grumbled and licked on. This is a prestigious school, and these two have nothing. These two have nothing better to do than to food fight. Reiner sternly. You were
Reiner
deprived of
sternly.
fun. You were deprived of fun, weren't you? Harwin asked him. There was school and training. If you want to get into Beacon, hard work. Wait, if you want to get into Beacon, all right.
Period.
Hard work and dedication is what makes a hunter or huntress. He replied, rather annoyed. Reiner, help me please. Yang can't get injured, I begged, since I was worried. Fearless leader isn't so fearless. Wow, way to take that from CinemaSins. Alright, so Reiner spoke. Arwen pulled me over back to the window. Ruby's speed was able to turn the tornado of food back at Team Juniper into the... This was something worth recording, because who can say food fight aren't exciting? Mentioning to the others. I have all the video recordings, so you can get some time with your precious Yang, Reiner teased. Wait, what happened to Yang falling?
Oh,
That was a thing.
What happened in the show was she went through the ceiling and went up to like the stratosphere, so she's still up in the air. She's still in the air.
Oh, just like Ryan. I mean, no, but Rai was actually concerned, and now we're just talking about how this would be a cool video.
Realized it was pointless because she went up to the stratosphere.
Yeah. Alright. I was still in awe of it and said, you go ahead and do that. Aren't you going to rescue... Oh, here it is. Aren't you going to rescue Yang? Star asked me. Oh, yes, I shouted and ran to the doors, but Glenda Goodwitch quickly went in. Damn it all to hell, I answered, frustrated. Well, you got to talk to her a couple of times. Maybe you guys can talk once she gets back from her fall, Harwin suggested.
So they are completely aware she is actually up there. Okay.
We were in our dorm later after class. Hey guys, I'm going out for a while, I told them. Reiner pretended to be making out to make fun of Yang and I. You're not a fucking item. You're not an item, alright? This isn't happening.
Not yet.
Start through a pillow upside his head. I went and saw her sitting out in the garden area. Yang, what's up? I started out. Alright, Nick, you should...
Hey, Rai, did you see our food fight?
Jesus Christ, please don't.
She started. I think we got the tail end of it, but Reiner will probably make the best video to put onto, I said.
Yep.
Nick?
What have you guys been up to?
Asked Yang. Well, we were in Vale today, and we found a dead guy, answering rather bluntly.
This guy's a fucking master tactician in love.
That
Nick.
sucks.
You're alright. Oh wait, I can't decide for you. Or actually, no. Alright, I'm gonna kill it. She responded, yeah, well, at least he's been taken care of, and the police got a hold of it. Replying back,
You
Nick.
told me you wanted to ask me something, Rai, baby.
Jesus Christ.
I
Kill
added
me.
the baby.
Yeah, I realized that. Yang brought up, say what? I said while staring at her for a moment, but was caught off guard. She laughed, and I rubbed my head. Nick.
Well, we've known each other for a while, and I wanted to ask you...
No, that was I wanted to laugh. I wanted to laugh.
That
I
was
wanted to
you.
laugh. I should have clarified. I wanted to laugh. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Alright, well, we've known each other for a while, and I wanted to ask you out, I answered, and laughed awkwardly since I played numerous scenarios in my head, which was mostly no. Nick.
Sure, I like you, Rai.
Yang said and got up. Well, I understand, and I'm okay. Yeah, that was easy. That was really easy for Degrai. Alright, well, I understand, and I'm okay with what? I said surprised.
Comedic joke.
Just don't let it get to your head, okay?
Something will.
Wink. Wink.
Yang.
I'm actually winking in real life, by the way.
Yang gave me a wink. She left, and I sat rather surprised. A date with Yang. I could die a happy man, I thought, and had a warm feeling. My tablet went off, and I answered it. Yay, tablet phones. That's the most stupidest look on your face. I love
that a
your
word?
reaction.
Is that a word?
Stupidest?
Stupidest? I'm
Is
not
it a
sure.
word?
I mean, the most stupid would work in that scenario.
Yeah, that feels... Even if it is a word, I think that's grammatically incorrect.
Okay.
I mean,
I
considering
love
that
you.
the most would already imply, like, est. Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright. 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 That's the most stupidest look on your face. I loved your reaction though. Priceless, Reiner answered from it. Yeah, okay, Reiner was watching. Kinda creepy. You're sparring with me tomorrow, Reiner.
Suit.
You'll have to wait for me to make my move to shut your face, telling him. You need to come back and see what I've got for all of us about Tuxon's bookstore. Continued.
Well, I do like how the main character is just called Rye. It's fucking a little bit of projecting.
Remember when Rai automatically assumed death when they said we miss our parents? And then when
Yeah,
I missed
we
the
remember
Free
that.
Jay.
This guy got a date somehow.
This guy got a
of
date
course,
with Yang. Got a date with Yang.
one of the main characters of the show. Wow.
And it
Ain't that a
didn't take
coincidence?
much.
Well,
It
if
didn't
this
even
keeps-
take much.
You
If
literally
this
just
story, I
asked,
want to
like,
see what
hey.
happens. I really, really want to see like an updated version of this, all the way through to the end of season 2 or 3, whatever it was.
It goes to chapter 12, which I believe is the end of season 2, if I want.
I just want to see what happens, like with the most current events. What
I would-
Rye's reaction would be.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
interesting.
it goes up to the end of season 2.
All
Yeah,
right.
he could give her a hint.
Just read really quickly.
It did. The grammatical errors never cease to be entertaining, though.
That is true.
Also, the one thing that really, besides the whole fucking gang thing, Jesus Christ, he's able to tell gunshots apart?
Yeah.
Oh, and by
Like,
the way,
oh,
gun
this was...
dated?
I get what he's trying to say. This was obviously shot out of a unique gun. How do you know that?
Oh, by the bullet. Like, that is a possibility, but even still...
And like, there's certain calibers, I guess, that can only be shot at certain things, but then it's really unlikely you'd be able to tell that.
Yeah,
That's
Cyber
bullshit.
Dragon's Blood.
it's weird anyway. Anyone else fanfiction read? Whoa!
Eh.
What will happen next time on that chapter? Yeah.
This should be an easy.
Huh?
Oh,
Eh.
he's already and Jaden's already going into a fusion. I'm playing
The
the
fuck?
duel where I get.
Are you watching the
Oh,
movie?
you went immediately back into that.
Oh, back into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, I mean, we stopped reading the fan fiction. That was literally the only reason.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright. So anyways, I guess it's time to start wrapping up. Does anyone else have anything else to say? Any other subjects?
We can talk about the Hearthstone, like,
I guess.
standard cards, or the cards coming into the game.
That we know
I
of
mean-
right now.
Yeah. I don't think
I
any
mean-
more were added other... Like, there's still about 20 cards
They're
left
going
to be
to be.
announced.
So, wait, before that, how many people here watch Rick and Morty?
Me.
Chris, you ever seen it?
I watched like one episode when I was
Uh.
watching TV late at night because I was bored.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
Still Season
I
3
watched
somewhat this year. Who knows?
Meetsies or whatever, the
Meeseeks?
Meeksies, yeah,
Mr.
those things.
Meeseeks.
Look
Yeah.
at me.
I saw
Yeah,
that.
they're-
I saw that.
You know the
That's the
game
only episode
theorists?
I've ever seen. Yeah, he did a theory. I didn't
Yeah.
watch it.
It's pretty good.
I didn't watch it, but I know he did a theory on it.
It actually answers a few things I had questions for, which was pretty interesting.
Sweet. I should watch that then.
You should go watch that because it's fucking great. It's really weird. I really don't like, especially like Adult Swim cartoons. This one's just really good. I don't know
Most of
why. I
them
don't know what
are just
about it's
like-
good.
Moral Oral is another one that's really good. Adult Swim cartoons, anyway.
So you wanted to talk about the fucking Hearthstone cards coming out.
So, here's the thing. Sometimes podcasts run really long, and certain segments are just, like, huge. For instance, on this week, we talked about Hearthstone and Whispers of the Old Gods for about, let's say, 2 hours. It was about that long, so if you want to go watch that, I'll put an annotation on screen now. Whoa! It'll take you right to the video with Wes talking about Hearthstone and all that jazz. You can't see it right now, but I'm doing jazz hands. Yeah, feel them jazz hands. The link will also be in the description to that video. So yeah, also during that, there were arguments, rants, fucking shifting, you'll know what I'm talking about when you watch it, I guess, of opinions, and also Chris got tired and left during that. So that's why he's not going to be in the outro. Anyway, here's the little outro. Bye-bye.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Not really anywhere else.
And hey, that's all the most recently released cards. Yay. 3 hours, 52 fucking minutes, you piece of shit.
I assume you're talking to yourself.
Mainly you, but also to myself. For
I don't know
letting
what I
this
did.
podcast run so long. God damn, I'm already behind on editing podcasts. I could need another 4-hour one to edit. Oh well, I can still do it anyway.
Cut this up into 2 podcasts. Literally, like Chris said, this whole
Okay,
Hearthstone
yeah.
bit could be its own thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut the Hearthstone stuff. Put its own
Fucking
video.
make it- yeah, probably.
So what
The
you're hearing right now is the end of the podcast.
0.5.
Alright.
It's like whatever the fucking number podcast is, 0.5.
Yay! Hearthstone talk. Anyway, if you fucking links to shit in the description, also links to everyone who was on during the podcast. Yeah. Final words, Iggy.
Sauerkraut's pretty bad. But it makes good lube.
Thank you all for watching, and I'm still really bad at outros.